Oh yeah. Lucky was started perfect. Oh, hello, yeah. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're finally making pause of mainstream games, and we're playing a new one. The Last Case of Joel Morley. Theme sounds interesting. Let's go. New game in the depths of darkness. See a look with a start, heart pounding in his chest. The cold earth beneath him unfamiliar and damp, darkness surrounded him, thick and oppressive. I see, let's go, my Videlby. Time buries all truths beneath shadows. But the past always has a way of clawing its way back to the surface, demanding to be heard no matter the cost. Nice.
Where am I?
Okay, so we woke up in a forest.
I know it's following me. I can feel it.
Right, I have to change the sensitivity. Okay, much better. What am I supposed to follow the light? I think this awful reminds me of Alan Wake. Just run towards the light.
That sound. It's coming from the river.
With this lamp on such an old bridge.
If it catches me, it will show no mercy.
Sounds interesting. Neither will I.
I know it's hidden somewhere in this forest. I should be able to see its light soon. At last.
Oh, a
Gather
cabin.
my strength and plan how to face that monstrous thing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Last day in the hospital. The piercing whine of the morning sun stirred John from his restless sleep. For months, strange nightmares has plagued him, and even the strongest sedatives couldn't dull the weird visions that haunted his mind. Another day in his wretched hospital. His wounds still ached, but he felt no regret. Despite the accident, he brought the culprit of those ghastly crimes to justice. After all, isn't that the duty of any good private detective?
The name's John Morley, private detective, and today is a momentous day. After enduring the most exquisite tortures at the hands of those blood...
Yeah, Will waking up in the hospital.
Being pumped full of enough...
Hey, was that a dream?
Today I'm finally free.
It appears you're awake at last. We had considerable difficulty rousing you earlier this morning, so I deemed it best to let you rest a while longer. I bring you good news. The latest test results are favourable, and the doctor has authorised your discharge. You are now officially ready to go. I have placed your belongings on the table.
Officially ready to go.
The lady stopped by this morning with some clothes from the dry cleaner.
Mares. And a woman.
I've been having nightmares.
The doctor has prescribed some medication that should help address any residual effects. This should assist in alleviating your nightmares.
So I'm better now?
Yes, you are much improved. Both your physical and psychological assessments have been satisfactory, and there are no impediments to your returning to your normal life.
My belongings? I thought everything was already in the room.
There are a few valuables and some coins we kept for safekeeping. They are in the box on the table.
A woman brought my clothes from the dry cleaner. Was it Penny?
I couldn't say. She arrived quite early, before my shift began. I've placed the garments in the wardrobe to keep them from getting wrinkled. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other patients to attend to. I wish you all the best.
Lovely. Look, the case file to read character information and clues. Food. Okay, cool.
That's me, the Bloodhound Morley.
Yeah. Sees Big Houghton Street, London.
Story of my life. Nearly broke.
Bro, that up broke yet.
Blimey, what a fool I took onto that rain-soaked pavement. And to top it off, with that downpour, I ruined my best suit. But, well, that's all water under the bridge now. Quite literally. And there's notes from Penny, my secretary. She must have left it here a few days ago, while I was still under observation.
Damn. Wait a bit.
Damn it, Penny. I don't blame her, though. I'm a right mess. I've managed to lose the only two things that kept me grounded. Her sound advice, always spot on, and the faint hope that she might dump Peter and give me a chance.
Why, let me see if I can increase the volume of... let's see.
I usually use the Windsor knot. I should get myself a pair of derbies. So the mystery woman who took my clothes to the cleaners was Penny after all. Seems she's still got a soft spot for me. Could there be a chance I might win her over? At least, well, looks brand new. The collar's pristine.
Okay, I think I got everything ready.
I'm not ready to leave just yet.
What do you mean?
Blimey, it's nearly noon.
What?
I must have lost track of time in those blasted nightmares.
The hell?
Rainy and overcast. Typical London weather.
Okay, how the hell do I get out of this room? You've seen all this shit? Glitch me, I guess. What the fucking bullshit?
Trench coat and fedora hat.
Kidding me?
Every detective's must have.
Okay, let's get the fuck out of here now. Where the hell am I?
I better hurry up. Just like Penny says in her note, I might have a new client this afternoon. And with the way things are going, I can't afford to let that slip away.
Fuck this woman?
Alright, let's get moving. Today's the first day of the rest of my life.
John Morley's office. At last, Beckham streets and the cold comforts of fine old London. The chimneys fill with the air with a familiar tang of coal dust. On the rhythmic hum of the small industries in Whitechapel, Stepney and Southwark rang in his ears like a symphony. Whitechapel, you say? Interesting, interesting. Soon he'd be seated on his cluttered, dusty office once more. Ready for the next case, perhaps finishing off some forgotten bottle of whiskey, in a drawer. At morning, the irreplaceable loss of his assistant Penny. With you.
Back again. Feels like stepping into a forgotten paradise. Everything has got that same old charm, and yet feels oddly new.
The naughty cat.
This hospital stint's given me a bit of a new outlook.
Nice.
Maybe I'll take it a shade easier from now on, sticking to cases that don't demand a trip to the morgue.
My office.
Here they are. Penny's keys. Just like it says in her note.
Back at home. Looks so good.
The case of the Red Shoes murder. One of the most complicated
Case of the Red Shoes murderer. One of the most complicated I've faced.
Closed.
The case closed. Detective John Morley has solved the intricate case of the Jade Mask.
Penny's desk. I ought to give her a ring and try to sweet talk her into coming back. If this new client brings in some decent dough, maybe I could settle what I owe her.
So this is Peter. That smug grin's got "Punch Me" written all over it.
Okay.
The murder weapon from the cadaver collector case. Nice
Another weapon. Does he have an access to it? Detective Joe Morley has solved the case of the Spurn Mistress. Ooh, sounds interesting. I wish I made the game out of that. Detective Joe Morley cracks the chilling case of the Howl portrait.
My files. Cases, clients, debts. Too many debts. Even the coppers missed it. The slant.
Detective Joe Morley solved the sinister black letters case.
The umbrella with a bullet hole. Souvenir from the marksman case.
Them remind you of Sherlock.
On that one.
Detective John Morley uncovers the truth behind the widow's staircase.
This one's a favorite. The jealous lover solved everything with a few blows from an ashtray. Brutal, but effective.
Let's check out the desk.
My desk, strangely tidy. Normally it's buried under papers, notes, bits of evidence. Penny must have wanted to leave everything spick and span before she walked out on me. Another one of my cards. But this one has my last name circled.
Oh, crazy. Oh, yeah,
Amazing how this little gadget can reveal the devil in the details.
Okay, good to know.
This case is worth its weight in gold. Everything you need for a portable lab.
Portable line. How?
The drawer. It's locked. But there doesn't seem to be...
You gotta be kidding me. Was there nothing? Did I miss something, or do we have to write something? Guess I have to write something. A motel. What to take on Morley? Oh, that's the puzzle.
The
Okay.
Scarlet Page.
Now, just too smart.
I trust Penny didn't go snooping through my things while I was away.
Oh, he's keeping poor in there.
Oh, my apologies, madam. I didn't hear you come in. I was a bit distracted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morley. I trust your assistant informed you of my visit as promised.
My apologies. I was rather engrossed and didn't notice your arrival. To whom do I owe the honor of this meeting?
Lady Margaret Fordside, the 4th Countess of Bloomsbury.
Lady Margaret, could you tell me what brings you here today? How can I assist you?
I shall endeavour to be as candid as possible. 20 years ago, when my daughter was just 18, she was brutally murdered. It happened at our family estate, Bloomsbury Manor. Someone slipped into the house unnoticed, and upon reaching her room, delivered 5 fatal stab wounds to her chest, lungs, and heart. The police, eager to close the case, hastily blamed and condemned 2 violent thieves who clearly had nothing to do with her death. The investigation was closed, and justice was never served. I am
Crazy.
prepared to offer you £30,000 if you take on this case, and a further £30,000 if you can solve it and bring the true killer to light. Tell me, Mr. Morley.
So
will you accept
£60,000
this
in
case?
total.
I understand your distress, Lady Fordside. But before I commit to anything, might I trouble you with a few questions?
By all means, Mr. Morley. Ask whatever you must.
Why now?
A case that's been cold for 20 years. You certainly don't make it easy for me, Lady Margaret. What made you decide to seek out a detective now?
For over 2 decades, I've fought tirelessly to have the case reopened, to prove that the real murderer escaped justice. But all in vain. Neither solicitors nor well-meaning police friends, nor even journalists hungry for a dark story, have managed to uncover anything. Then one day, I read about your success in solving the case of the Red Shoes killer. Regrettably, I also learned of the unfortunate incident that left you hospitalized with grievous injuries. On the advice of your secretary, Miss Penny, I waited patiently for your recovery. And now, here I am.
Oh, thank you. The wrong man.
Tell me about the men the police arrested. Why are you so certain they weren't guilty?
2 days after the murder, the police arrested a pair of violent thieves who were terrorizing the county at the time. Though they swore their innocence in my daughter Elodie's death, their criminal record completely undermined their defense. Seizing the opportunity, the police locked them away for their other crimes, and the case was closed. But what has always struck me as suspicious is that nothing was stolen on the night my Elodie was killed. If those thieves were truly the culprits, why would they murder her and then leave without taking a single piece of silver? It doesn't add up, Mr. Morley.
It doesn't add up. Yeah.
Tell me about Bloomsbury Manor. Do you still reside there?
After Elodie's death, I abandoned the estate. I couldn't bear to remain there, to live within those walls. Even now, when I visit the manor, it still feels as though I can hear her footsteps echoing through the halls, her voice humming that old melody. The delusions of an old woman who has mourned her daughter for far too long, Mr. Morley. No mother should ever have to bury her child. Should you accept the case, Bloomsbury Manor would likely be the best place to begin the investigation. I shall not impede your work, as I now reside at Bedford Square, in the heart of the city.
Final question.
Tell me, were there any witnesses? Did anyone see or hear anything?
It happened at midnight. The house was practically empty at the time, with only a few servants and a guest who was sleeping in the west wing. I was the only one who might have heard something, as my room was next to hers. Unfortunately, I had taken a sleeping draught and fell into a deep slumber, It is a decision I shall regret for the rest of my days.
Well, I believe I have all the information I need to get started. I accept the case, and will begin the investigation immediately.
I'm pleased to hear that. My butler will bring you the £30,000 tomorrow morning. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have matters to attend to. Once you uncover the culprit, contact me at once, and I shall promptly deliver the remaining £30,000. Please, Mr. Morley, unravel this harrowing mystery that has tormented me for so long.
Okay, let's solve it. Okay, so this is a summary of what we just did.
As I made my way through the dense forest path, a haunting silence enveloped the air. It was as though the very night of the crime still lingered here, shrouded in an eerie calm. The manor stood before me, its facade as inscrutable as the shadows that danced in the moonlight. Every step I took felt like a step
Looking good, looking good.
into the heart of a mystery that refused to be forgotten.
Okay, let's solve the mystery that is waiting to be solved.
Not a sound.
Shit.
The stillness feels heavy, like it's hiding something.
Woodland Asylum. A place of hope and healing. I can imagine.
It seems Elodie had a passion for art, but her style wasn't exactly well received. Disturbing from the looks of it. This painting, it's rather grim.
Yeah, kinky.
There's something deeply unsettling about it, almost like it carries a shadow of its own.
My reflection, am I a vampire here? Hello Ghostface, I am Jerry, and I'm main vocalist, dancer, composer, and rapper of Steel Draws Pack. Nice to meet you.
A blue moon.
Nice to meet you, Jerry.
For a place haunted. Looks like the Countess left this for me.
Turn on the lantern.
Useful for getting around the place.
Remember, you're the one who comments on my Fortnite dances. So it's just as
The doors chained up with a
Yes.
padlock. Looks like I'll need to find the key.
protected at the end. A trail of green lights to investigate past events. Lady, I would kindly ask that was the midday service is complete, you grant me a few moments of your time in the library. Your housekeeper. Not really, I'm just a content
The housekeeper
creator,
left a note for the
a
Countess,
champion,
asking her to meet here on
and
the
a
day of the
playboy.
murder. I wonder what truly happened during that encounter. Very well. Let's piece the events together, step by step.
Okay, so should be that.
The Fordside family crest, a rampant dragon, a time-honoured symbol across European heraldry, particularly among the English and the Welsh. The lock has been concealed, but this door must open by some other means. Another painting by Elodie. There's something deeply disturbing about her work.
I love it. Oh no, wait.
Looks like this is the Fordside family book, showing some of their ancestors. A globe resting in a beautiful wooden stand.
Dan, this globe is amazing.
2 chairs. One of them knocked over.
Chair knocked over, signs of a fight.
Lipstick stains. Same shade the Countess wore when she visited my office. An empty envelope. Did the housekeeper hand the Countess a letter? Looks like someone arranged tea in the library that day. The housekeeper's cup is still here. Tea spilled across the table. It seems they met here. But something went wrong during the
Interesting.
conversation.
I am very angry. After all these years of service, this is how you repay me? Walking away like this?
I'm sorry, madam, but the situation has become unbearable. My bags are already packed.
Okay, we uncovered that. Or that, and we uncovered... No, we didn't uncover the
The
suitcase.
Countess threw the housekeeper out in a fit of rage. In her haste, the housekeeper forgot one of her bags. What was it that unsettled the housekeeper enough to abandon her post so suddenly?
Question.
Lady Fordside, still seething, burned something in the fireplace.
Key clue unlocked. Okay, my lady, I have reached a decision. It weighs heavily upon my heart to sever the ties that have long bound me to this household since the reign of King William IV. My family has served in Bloomsbury with unwavering loyalty and steadfastness. By discretion and faithful execution of our duties. However, there are limits to all things, and of late this house has been frequented by certain individuals whose presence is wholly at odds with the principles to which my lineage is so devoted.
The housekeeper resigned.
Okay,
Seems something, or someone, troubled her greatly. Enough to break the long-standing family tradition tying her to this place.
Probably this girl. Ghost draw have this shit. There it is, three positions. 4 positions, you gotta be shitting me. Oh, come on, there has to be a picture or something that shows the position of these statues. Oh, these are them. Oh. Let's say this guy's looking left. Let's move him first, then. Calculate this. Damn it. Damn it. I miss something. Crazy shit. Fuck that puzzle this is. There's a puzzle for this door, definitely. Okay, definitely should no fucking idea. what are the damn chances? You have an inventory here or something. You don't. An idea. Maybe all the statues have to watch each other. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, I think I know now. Just watch her. Just watch her. The hell? They're watching each other? What's with this woman? What? I'm just wasting time here. They're not watching each other. Maybe she was too wise to look at other girls. Fucking hell. Kidding me, this has to be it. You know what? Total fucking bullshit. What? I'm just gonna look it over.
It seems Lord Fordside was a renowned sculptor, though his works were somewhat sinister.
Okay, missed that. However, it didn't shout me at all. Hell? Be kidding me. Fuck no. Fucking finally. My
This
light.
must have been some sort of private study for the Countess.
Lady Margaret Forsyth, I'm writing to you as the Denny physician of the ward to provide an update on your daughter Aldi's progress. It is with great pleasure that I report her notable improvement. Aldi now confident that she no longer experiences dark thoughts. Most importantly, the nightmares have subsided, and she has begun to communicate more amicably with her fellow patients, a crucial step in her recovery. She has also asked me to relay a request. She would like you to bring her amber necklace with a visit this Sunday. I will continue to keep you informed of her progress. Respectfully, Dr. Mulder. She is psychiatrist, Westland Asylum. Dr.
Elodie
Mulder,
was
you
admitted
say?
to a psychiatric facility. But she supposedly recovered from whatever ailed her. A British passport. Lord Fordside was undoubtedly
British
a man of the
passport.
world. An old pocket watch. It probably belonged to Lord Fordside, Lady Margaret's husband. This looks like the key to the main hall. Could be my way into the heart of the house. Lady Margaret and a young woman. I suppose it's Elodie. They look happy. It was undoubtedly a better time.
Professor, she was pretty fucked up. Hell yeah. What a sassy tree they have. Truly amazing.
Here lies Elodie. Rest eternally, beloved.
Oh, this is her grave.
Beneath the tree that once watched you grow. So this is where Elodie is buried.
So, a life has gone from her grave. Interesting. Gargoyle.
Layers of dried oil paint, left untouched for 20 years. It's as if time stopped the moment Elodie laid down her brush. Feels like the room's holding its breath, waiting for something to stir. Looks like some sort of clue.
Trees a tree's journey from birth to decay. Follow the path of the artist in a thoughtful display. Arrange the 4 stages and the door will obey. Along the path ahead is the art to light your way. Hell no. They're just in the key. My lady, I must confess, never before has anyone requested something of this nature from me. I believe I am capable of the task, but I must inform you that I will require a significant sum. Powers will need to be specifically crafted in the city, and I must first commission the necessary plans. What you're asking for is a piece of intricate engineering, but rest assured there will be no more ingenious ways to restrict access to certain areas of the house. To go see for you, hello there. Area A, private quarters. Area B, guest quarters. And Area C, kitchen as servant quarters. I provided a sample mechanism for Area C, and adhering to your new concept. I would greatly appreciate a prompt response so that I may perceive it, which ordering the remaining mechanisms. Thomas Blacksmith.
Lady Margaret took special care to secure the house, restricting access to certain areas.
The sunken.
This door appears to lead out to the back garden. Locked with a padlock. I'll need to find the key.
What is the key I took here from? You'll be kidding me.
The grand ship on the open sea.
I can't see shit here, but okay.
Looks like the last painting Elodie was working on was of a ship at sea.
Pretty
The whole
good,
gallery is
pretty
filled with
good.
references. She sees a man with his back turned, watching a ship go down.
You gotta be kidding me. To find two codes. Two codes.
The sinking of a ship.
Trace the tree journey. Okay. Crate lies here somewhere. Damn this tree. Wait, we should have more willows.
A young woman screaming in the middle of the darkness.
Crazy. A secret mechanism.
This looks like Elodie's diary. Let's see what her last entries reveal.
I'm absolutely over the moon. Walter has written to say he is coming. I met him at the Western Sanatorium, and we have grown so very close. He was there recovering from the trauma of a shipwreck, where he tragically lost his companions. By sheer luck, he was rescued, but not before spending an entire year on an island living amongst the natives. He truly is an adventurer.
Some of these paintings are really dark and sinister.
Okay, that's it.
I'm so happy. Walter has finally arrived. I must admit, I am utterly captivated by him. I invited him to visit, and he gave me his word he wouldn't fail to come as soon as he was able to leave. And now he's finally here. I can scarcely contain my joy. It feels as though all the darkness has faded away.
okay.
Oh, they looked so in love. So happy. I wonder what became of Walter after Elodie died.
We'll see. We'll find out.
Looks like a commercial seaman's yearbook, listing ships and their crews. It's open to the pages under S.
Damn it, it's not here. It's simply not here.
Damn it, it's not here. It's simply not here.
This must be the Countess's handwriting. What was she searching for?
Hell yeah, we opened some door. Just not sure which one. Oh, this one. To say perfect.
Those poor souls.
Times, Lord Forsyth
Tragedy
disappears
seems
under
to cast
mysterious
a long shadow over this
circumstances. Ooh, what a suspicious family. So this seems like I would need some kind of light. I can... Yes.
A boarded up door. The access to the servants' quarters appears to be blocked for some reason.
Just guess I have to break through later.
Something definitely happened here. Was it a struggle?
The size of a fight. Or... Oh, he took it.
These broken chairs. Someone must have hurled them to the ground with great force. It looks like this vase was shattered.
I wonder if I'm alone in this house.
Smashed with intent. A silver knife is missing, and it's nowhere to be found. Likely taken by the same person who caused all this destruction.
Look, I'll have to keep an eye. Somebody has my silver knife. Okay, let's try to break this shit with crowbar. Oh, that was easy.
Looks like the crowbar is broken. No doubt, this is the cook's room.
Felna looks like it. Unseen housework.
way to motivate
English
the staff.
servant. Let's check out this room. Whose room was this? Dear Mother, I wish I could tell you that all is well and that I'm happy here, and the Countess have household. Well, damn it. Miss Mallard, the housekeeper, takes good care of me. Lady Margaret sees no one but her daughter. According to Miss Murwer, she fears some kind of relapse and manner is falling apart day by day. First of it, Mother is that man, that dark. He lurks in the shadowy corners of the house when I'm cleaning or carrying out my tasks. And throws himself at me. He is incredibly strong. His great hand seizes me, and I feel completely helpless. Tonight I was afraid to go to the lavatory. There in dim solitude I feel watched by something wicked. And a deep spectral gray breathing leaves me frozen with fear. Miss Merwer has to listen to me. I believe she too understands that this man is a great danger. One that will sooner or later bring about a tragedy. She and I are exhausted. Still a fictionary, yes, daughter.
A doll pierced with an awl. A warning?
What the hell?
The young maid was an avid fan of actor Valentin Rudolph. What a collection of posters from his films.
Ghost of the Egyptian Museum. That would be a good movie. Mysteries of Terrace. Legendary.
A backgammon board. One of the oldest board games.
There's a door here. Area B. 34. Oh, I should. This is the code. 34982. Was her right in chat? Maybe that is cheating, but fuck it.
Miss Marva apparently knew her way around the tarot. What a dreadful spread. And what a chilling omen it revealed. Evil approaches. It will bring death, and lay ruin to the house and all who dwell within.
We have one combination.
Lady Margaret, after the death of her daughter, dismissed the staff and left the mansion. A pair of blood-stained scissors stuck in the sink
Oh,
basin.
perfect. You wrote it in chat
Deeply
also.
unsettling.
The hell? Seems like a murder weapon to me. Nothing here. Okay, let's go back and try the code on the door.
Is there someone else in the house?
Shit! Now it's getting interesting. Hell no.
Who the
Fuck
devil
no.
is that man? He had a knife. I'm completely in the dark here. I don't think he saw me.
Let's get the hell out of here. Take a knife? A knife? You gotta be kidding me. Some weapon here. Just logical that he goes through this door. Let's try them. It probably means I can't go back. We have a choice. Oh, let's try. We can only die, right? Please, you won't dumb scary from summer or otherwise. Trade a code here. What did we say? 3, 4, and 9. You're kidding now. Let's try the other door. Yeah. Let's see, what do we have here?
Another boarded up door. The question is, was it sealed before the murder? And why?
The only way.
This must be Walter Brandon's room. A model ship. Mr. Brandon must have felt a deep yearning for the sea. A compass and a sextant. Tools of a sailor. The diary of Walter Brandon. Perhaps it holds some clues
Another
about
diary.
what it was.
Damn, everybody had a diary here.
Might be.
What?
I am terrified that man has found me. I fear something dreadful is about to happen. Tonight as I awoke, I saw him, standing at the foot of my bed. I could not make out his face, but his knife. The gleam of its blade shone in the darkness. I sprang up suddenly, determined to confront this stranger. Grabbing the heavy candlestick from the nightstand, I hurled it with all my strength. He vanished into the dark.
What on earth happened? Did Walter also see the mysterious man with the knife? It's absurd. This occurred 20 years ago. Surely that man can't still be lurking about. Can he?
Well, this is interesting. More than interesting now.
An empty bottle. It smells of good rum.
What the hell? Is this a guy a ghost?
The painting of a ship. Unmistakably in Elodie's style.
I'm not sure if this is paranormal, or was it a regular killer? Holy shit.
Coming here was a grave mistake. He has followed me, watching and lurking in dark corners, waiting to surprise me. I dare not tell Elodie. She would think the one thing I dread most for her to believe. I see him again from the window, watching me. His long hair and beard obscure his face, and he still holds that knife. He means to kill me.
Well, damn. Okay, what happened next?
I am losing my faculties. It is best I return to the ship. Everyone seems to be conspiring against me. The housekeeper despises me, accusing me of misconduct. Perhaps I'm not a man of refinement, but I know what respect is. Yet this morning, as I awoke from my rest, she was enraged with me. It was of no use to tell her I had slept peacefully. An external maid who comes to clean was crying and accusing me of having approached her in an unseemly manner. I would never do such a thing. I am a sailor, a man of the world. I know how to conduct myself.
Okay. New vehicle unlocked. Oh, this mirror has to go back now.
The last entry
No,
in the
not
diary,
yet.
dated
The last
very
entry in the
night of
diary.
murder.
Dated the night of the murder.
Why can you not believe this poor sailor, who only wishes to love you? I have left everything behind. My ship, the sea, all my world, just to be by your side, as you asked me to. Damn it. I can hear the man with the knife coming up the
Hide in the
stairs
box
from
from the killer.
I need to hide.
Walter was terrified. What in the devil was happening here? It seems this trunk was all Walter owned. I should take a look at it.
What do we have here?
A photograph of Elodie. No doubt Walter cared for her deeply. Seems I'm not the only one with a fondness for hats. Looks like the key to the back garden.
Looks like the
Better
key
head
to
back
back
the staircase
garden.
gallery. Pretty sure I saw a door to the outside there.
That was it. Damn, where's the guard here? No, it wasn't here. He was here just a mess. I'm not understanding this guy. Why don't he have
Some
a
of these
button?
tools have been bent, likely trampled over.
Why don't you take this knife? What's wrong with this guy? It's not this door. Dev, what other doors do we have then? Okay, one good thing at least I know I don't have to go back. So let's see. I thought I might miss something here, but obviously that's not the case. You gotta be kidding me. Oh! Okay, we are outside. Seems like a place I can get easily attacked. We don't need a flashlight anymore.
At that old fountain
I'm in the
garden,
light.
now little more than a basin of stagnant water, one can still make out the faint impressions of bloodied hands. It seems almost certain the killer stopped here, in a hurried attempt to wash away some of the blood spattered across his body.
What should we check out first here? Let's start with this. This house, I believe that's what this is called.
Here's the missing kitchen knife. Undoubtedly the murder weapon.
He lives in Upland, we're getting somewhere. He just left it there.
It's clear that the man who killed Elodie discarded his blood-stained clothing during his escape. Despite his injuries, the killer rid himself of anything that might incriminate him before fleeing the scene. The boots, the coat, even the knife. It's a chilling thought, but those very items remind me of the figure seen lurking near the manor, the same figure Walter Brandon spoke of with such dread, and perhaps the very one who was said to have harassed the maids. That mysterious presence was, in all likelihood, the murderer of Elodie Fordside.
Getting interesting, right?
This ought to do the trick for that
Another
boarded up
crowbar.
room upstairs, just by Walter Brandon's room.
It's her other blockade. What else we have here? If there's something. I would say... Oh, ma. Nothing interesting here?
The gate still bears the macabre traces of that old tragedy, like a silent witness, pointing to the path taken by that murderous beast as he fled.
Okay. Walnut is here. Then let's go inside the house to break the barrier. Yeah.
Lord Fordside was a gifted artist, no doubt, but his work betrayed a dark and tormented soul.
Word betrayed a dark and
Unfinished
tormented
forming
soul.
stirs in me a curious sense of unease, almost repulsion.
Nice.
A sharpening wheel. Lord Fordside likely crafted his own chisels. Unlabeled liquor bottles. The damp and the passing years have likely worn away whatever once marked them. There's a distinct scent of wormwood, the plant at the heart of absinthe. Thujone, its active compound, could provoke hallucinations. Visions said to come straight from the goddess Artemis herself.
Oh, there we go. To this day, 3 years since his disappearance, I still kept myself entering this room, expecting to find him there. Lost and yet sleepless, laboring without cause, shut away for days to end without food or rest, creating his final dreadful untuned masterpiece. With those eyes, mad, haunted, the same eyes that seemed to afflict every Fordside, without exception. The very same enigmatic, or sorrowful gaze I found myself recognizing more and more in Aldi's face with each passing day. The day I saw her, scarcely 3 years old, create her first drawing. I knew then she too was lost. I cursed this wretched inheritance so stupid. In misfortune, tomorrow I shall take Alvy to the sanatorium. With therapy in a controlled environment, perhaps then she might begin to improve. I shall not allow the foresight legacy to take Alvy from me as well. And this is the code for the second door, so let's write it in the chat again. 25741. Okay. Nothing else in here. They expected more from their catered womb. Let's see what's hiding here. Two, 5, 7. 4, 1. Goes on the door.
The door is locked. I'll need to find the key.
Of course. Why would it be so easy? Hell?
Him again. Who the bloody hell are you?
Talking with him easily. He froze when he saw me.
This room looks like it belongs to a woman. Lady Margaret, perhaps?
Perhaps. Fancy old bed.
The bed is made. The Countess hadn't yet gone to bed on the night of the murder. It's a damn fine bottle of wine. No one in their right mind would open a vintage like this and leave it abandoned, unless something rather urgent interrupted the evening. Seems Lady Margaret was reading in the chair that evening. The book's still open, right where she left it.
That's the room. Lucky Star cigarettes.
This is a nightmare. I am deeply concerned for Elodie. The housekeeper has long been warning me about Walter. I have made some inquiries, and nothing is as it seems. Elodie remains blissfully happy with him in the house. I am at my wit's end. Since her return from the sanatorium, she has been positively radiant, a true beacon of light. They go out together and seem to have a splendid time. He appears very close to her. This is in stark contrast to the picture painted by the housekeeper, which is a complete contradiction.
Interesting.
Last night I heard him scream. He seemed to be in the throes of a panic attack. I approached on tiptoe to the guest quarters, and then suddenly I was
She
struck
was a
with terror.
smoker.
An insane, maniacal laughter echoed through the night. It did not sound like him. The following morning, Walter and Elodie went out to sail on the pond. Everything appeared normal, and he was the most charming he has ever been.
Eh?
Something made of glass is shattered here.
Oh my god, what is that noise? It's coming from
Did she
Elodie's
saw a
room.
killer too?
The fireplace tools, all knocked over on the floor. And unless my eyes deceive me, the poker appears to be
Poker
missing.
appears to be missing. Oh, she definitely took it for
Oh my God,
self-defense.
Lady Margaret,
Instead,
quite agitated, grabbed the fireplace poker, and I should finish gathering all the clues from the Countess's room before exploring other parts of the house.
the killer left.
A key. Likely the one to Elodie's room. Lady Margaret
Oh,
lied
let's
to
see.
me.
What?
She hadn't taken any sleeping draught that night. She could have heard the attack and rushed to see what was happening. Why did she hide this from me? The more I investigated,
Of course
the
she
more
had the ring wall.
complicated it all seems.
Or something.
I should head to Elodie's room to search for answers.
Let's check out the bloody room.
A pool of dried blood. There's no doubt now. This was the scene of the crime.
Scene of a crime. Oh, well, it definitely seems like one.
A rag doll, tossed on the floor. I'd wager it used to sit neatly on the bed. Either it was knocked over in the scuffle, or perhaps Elodie dropped it herself in the panic. Photograph of Elodie Fordside and Walter Brandon. If my memory serves me right, looks like it was taken at Westland Asylum.
What if the old bitch is setting me up? He knows the killer is still around. The bitch sent me
There
here.
was a struggle here.
How
Clear as
paranoid
day.
am I?
Not a clean break-in. The killer wasn't subtle. Judging by the sheer brutality of the crime, we can almost certainly conclude the killer was a man of considerable build. The blood-stained coat, found alongside the greenhouse knife, suggests that the mysterious figure seen loitering nearby may, in fact, be the very same individual who committed the murder. They say the killer always returns to the scene of the crime. But 20 years have passed. Why now?
The
Let's
killer
attempt to
on
reconstruct
fuck it
events, just as they might have unfolded that night, and try to understand precisely what happened.
Okay. There's something.
A teacup on the bedside table. Elodie must have lain down that night, perhaps already drifting to sleep. The door's lock, completely broken, indicates someone forced their way into the room, likely startling Elodie awake.
Well, the question is, what's his motive?
Elodie tried to flee, but the killer cornered her near the vanity. She lost her balance and fell, breaking the dresser and chair. The killer dragged her to the bed against her will. In the struggle, one of the vases fell from the mantelpiece. On the bed, the killer stabbed her mercilessly, again and again, staining the sheets with blood.
How easy. Okay, so that was the murder here.
That's when Lady Margaret arrived.
We just
striking
need
the
to
killer
know
with the
what
fireplace
happened
poker,
after.
knocking him away from Elodie.
Motive, of course.
Wounded, the killer fled the scene. But it was already too late. Elodie was already dead.
Yukiko unlocked. What do you think? Is she involved?
The old Bloomsbury mansion. It choked my thoughts. It had that kind of sadness that seeps into your bones like old damp. And that sudden abandonment, so clear before my eyes, looked like a sinister time capsule. One thing was certain. My next move was to dig up answers about the man with the knife, and about Walter Brandon, the sailor from Westland Asylum, an old, forgotten sanatorium that, 20 years ago, was the scene of a meeting between Elodie Fordside and that Brandon fellow.
Okay, legendary. But where are we now?
It was an ungodly hour when my battered car crept along the winding, shadowed road leading to Westland Asylum. But what I found upon arrival was disquieting. The building, forsaken for more than a decade, remained illuminated.
The hell?
Was it some ancient emergency system?
A huge house to even
passage
bigger
of
one.
time? Or was someone awaiting my arrival? The front door, sealed shut. As expected. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it? I'll have to find another way in.
You're kidding me. I'm leaving now. I should gather all my belongings, but I see that you're still here. I had to return the key to the front entrance, but the passageway leading to the back courtyard remains. I covered it up a bit, but I'm sure you'll remember where it is. The kitchen windows was broken. And quite frankly, I don't believe anyone will come to mend it. You'll be able to get in through there without any trouble.
There's an
Take care.
alternative entrance, hidden somewhere
Well, thanks
in
for
the
the
wall of
info.
asylum.
So now let's find that window. What? kidding me. God bless the broken kitchen window.
Bloody hell, it's pitch black in here. Looks like I've stumbled into what could be the kitchen. Damn it. The lantern. It's broken. I'll have to manage without it for now.
Deluxe door. Oh, this is the asylum, okay.
1922. This letter was written half a year before Elodie's murder. It's possible she was still a patient here at the time. The nurses were genuinely concerned about the aggression of patient B03.
03, okay, let's remember that
Western
number.
Asylum was a top place in its good old days. The asylum was shut down 10 years ago. Judging by the state it's in, they probably had no choice but to close it due to the building's condition.
The girl? How is the girl?
You mean Miss Elodie Fortside? Don't worry, that bloke didn't lay a finger on her. But you took quite a knock. This is going to smart.
Who the hell?
Some basic rules, but quite necessary, I must say.
Stop objects allowed.
It's locked. Without the key, I won't be able to access the upper floors.
Okay, now I need a key to the elevator. Is there anything I can... What the hell? Oh, this is broken toilet, okay. Yeah, ma. What babies? Numbers. Numbers. Maybe it's something in the... But let's check on the office first.
I need to find Dr. Sheridan's office.
We must formalize the admission of Miss Elodie Fortside. I have her file here.
That girl? What do you think of her?
I don't quite know. She seems a good girl. I do hope she recovers soon.
I know what Dr. Mulder thinks of her.
Oh, don't be wicked.
You cannot tell me you haven't noticed. Have you seen the way he looks at her?
Shh, hush now. Someone's coming.
Saying that is
This
it.
file cabinet is now empty. It probably held all the records of the inpatients.
Okay, what else? Let's try to find this number. Phone is ringing. Hell is it?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Mr. Morley, is that you?
Lady Margaret?
Mr. Morley, I'm so relieved to hear your voice. I've been trying to reach your office, but I couldn't get through to anyone.
Okay, what is going
Lady
on?
Margaret. How on earth did you know I was at Westland Asylum?
Well,
That's a very good question.
I was already in bed, truth be told. But there was something on my mind. A vital detail I'd forgotten to mention. I called your office, searched for you at the mansion, and when I couldn't find you there, I assumed you might be investigating at the asylum.
I see. Very resourceful of you. Now tell me, what is this detail of such importance?
Oh, yes, of course. I almost forgot. You see, the truth is, I'm afraid that you're not alone.
What the devil does that mean? Hello? Lady Margaret?
I believe we already noted that. Doors open by themselves.
Is someone there?
Just rush down.
Damn it. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, me too. Door calls to Worm.
Internal report. Patient B03. Identity unknown. Male, early 30s.
Okay, here's the patient B3.
Of a series of violent disturbing duality. Episodes of unprovoked, nearly superhuman aggression. Internal report. Patient B02. Mr. Norbert Clark, 45, from He harbors an alarming compulsion for fire setting. Exacerbated by morphine and a regulated incoherent speech under duress. His unsettling, fixed gaze suggests the plan required an iron muscle.
Crazy. cold too warm. Okay, some blue one goes first. Second one is the yellow. Where the hell is the yellow one? Oh, here it is. Yellow. The green one. And finally, a red one. Did we totally nail it or what? Go to the arcade and which one is the first then? Green. Okay, it has to be this order. Yeah. What was that? Electric chair.
This room gives me the shivers.
East wing access. I fucking knew it.
I need to hide. Quickly. I can't hear it. Could it be gone?
This shit. East Wing. Our East Wing here is. What do we have here?
Clean water, an apple, a bit of bread. The food's still fresh. A cigarette case, with a bit of tobacco still inside. A maintenance uniform, oddly well prepared. Not a speck of dust on it. Looks like someone's been coming through here. Perhaps this is what Lady Margaret meant in her call. Or was she trying to warn me about something else?
Okay. And that's it. Check out this floor. Those rules. You're gonna be kidding me. Slasher girl from down under. Hello there. Hell, everything is locked. You gotta be kidding me.
Here it is. Dr. Sheridan's office. This is where I'll find Elodie and Walter.
Okay, let's find those records.
Wait. No, it can't be.
The killer.
There he is. In the photo. Dr. Sheridan in the center. And right next to him, it's him. The man with the knife. That wild mane, that unkempt beard, it's unmistakable. But what's he doing here? And he's holding a book. I need Elodie's record. Patient at the sanatorium.
To fire for just in case. Correct this in chat. This could be a combination to one of their rooms. 14 December, 17 October. Same move. Okay, we'll return later.
Nothing of interest here. Strange. Elodie's record was easy to find, but there's no sign of anything related to Walter Brandon. Something doesn't add up. What am I missing?
First and foremost, I must acknowledge the commendable results you have achieved with your recreational reading therapy. Okay, too long to read? At least out loud.
What was that noise?
Fuck!
Sounds like something just came crashing down.
Crazy shit, bro. Fucking hell. course nothing is safe. Okay, we ended up on upper floor. What the hell? The killer is right there. And this guy won't take a weapon or anything. Entry code. Okay, that is it. Nothing upstairs. What do we do now? Okay, let's go down then.
Impossible. Locked as well.
Now let me see what was locked here. Archive. Yasin Bell, hello there. Check out the new number 8. 299. Hell yeah. Remember this shit. Code to open the key box, the moth. Moth. Okay, combinations are right here. Ah, okay, which one is the moth from these? Number 4. 00100. There's a Fortnite in my game. What do you mean? Hell yeah. Said inside there is the key. And you know she has serious access to the elevator. Where should they go? Let's start from the bottom. I was here already. Let's go to the first floor. Okay, what do we have here? Mail rules. Numbers, let's see, what do we have here? 5, 4, 6, let's try. Damn it. Okay. Did you use this number? Blue we have. We didn't. Nice. They're not opening. Let's try the same code. Hell, I'm unlocking the doors, but I can't go in.
I'd rather not go through there. Looks ready to cave in at any moment.
This door remain locked. Second floor. Bullshit. Can't go anywhere. It's a therapy room. Oh shit! Killer. Be kidding me. I'll try the numbers and this is the only one I have now. Well, hell no. Library. Let's find the book The Killer Rat. Patient 13, what? 1365, let's remember that. Silver mask, oh yeah. It's about that. This one has 5 numbers. Try this one under quotations rule. There actually is nothing else here. Which is self-help.
Patient recording, Elodie Fordside, February 3rd, 1922. Daily record number 23. Let us begin. How are you feeling today, Miss Fordside?
I feel well.
Elodie, we have discussed this before. If you do not tell me how you truly feel, we will make no progress.
I feel a little sad, perhaps. I am alone here. I miss my mother and having company. So much time with nothing to do makes me think of things I do not wish to think of.
I see. Listen, Elodie. I believe you are looking at this the wrong way. If, instead of dwelling on what you call dark thoughts, you were to focus on possibilities, your outlook would change entirely. A young, beautiful woman such as yourself should look to the future with excitement. Think of all the adventures that lie ahead. Your family, your career as a painter. Perhaps even
she was in love with her, definitely.
A man of good standing. One who could protect you from your demons.
A man?
Tell me, Elodie, is there no man who stirs
It's Sydney, of course. Scream 1996.
Miss Fordside, you may go. We shall continue later.
Very well.
Have you lost your mind? Where is your professionalism?
Do not presume to judge my methods with your oh-so-righteous reading therapy.
Methods? The entire hospital is whispering about you. She is a patient, Dr. Mulder, and she is mentally unwell.
Listen, Ferdinand. Stay out of my affairs, and I shall stay out of yours. Or have you forgotten which one of us is the director of this institution?
Do as you please, but if I ever witness such a scene again, I will not remain silent.
Damn.
There's a shit. gotta be kidding me. I need a damn key. I should be... Ooh, wait, why should we continue this now? Might have an idea. Oh yeah.
A ship's old helm, tied to the bed, as if it were the quarterdeck of a vessel.
Easing his scream, of course it was.
That hospital screen is
It was
positioned
only
like the
in that
sail of a
one.
ship.
Have you ever seen the movie? Okay, there's a key.
This must be the key to the...
Stella Maris. That was the name of the ship captained by Walter Brandon. This room is the room of a madman. The entire space is arranged as if it were the deck of a ship. Did that man truly come to believe he was a character in an adventure book?
Okay, fuck this. Wait, maybe the keys for the final floor now. Let's go. Easily unlocked. Island.
Hair on the chair, strands on the floor. This is where the transformation took place. A pair of scissors and a comb. Elodie put in real effort to make him fit the mold of her ideal hero, an alarm clock. She remade patient 1365 in the image of her most secret longings.
Holy shit!
Their secret hideaway. Like two reckless teenagers, they started a romance. Hidden from the prying eyes of doctors and nurses. For a while, they managed to keep their affair in the shadows, far from the eyes of doctors and nurses.
Bro, what the hell? Oh, I see many kinky things happen in this asylum.
The room has been decorated to resemble some sort of island in the South Seas. course. I should have... A draft letter. Scratched out and full of corrections. She goaded him into leaving the sanatorium. That man was desperately ill. But Elodie's selfishness outweighed what little sense she had. She...
Okay, this is the code for his office. 39 R24. Dr. Mulder.
This letter. At the very least, it's highly inappropriate.
He invited her for some shit. Okay, let's remember where was his office now. This floor. And here it says Dr. Miller. That's not Mulder. However, the code works.
Patient number 1365 returns after an absence of 4 months. He's in a state of utter disorientation, perspiration pouring off him, and good heavens, there's a severe wound to the skull.
The fuck?
His clothes and hands are covered in blood, and it doesn't appear to be his own. He cannot recall his name, nor anything that's happened during these past months. Seems to have found his way back here more by some strange instinct than by memory itself. The personality once known as Walter has vanished entirely, as has the entity we refer to as the Shadow, though given his nature, I cannot say with certainty it isn't still lurking beneath the surface. We have treated cases of dissociative identity before, but never one such as this. His appearance, his voice, even his build and weight change quite drastically. Now he looks frail, gaunt, empty, as though there's nothing inside, as though he were but an empty shell, waiting to be occupied. His condition calls for far stricter supervision. This institution is no longer equipped to care for him. I am ordering his immediate transfer to St. Dympna Hospital. Dr. Former, a specialist in matters such as this, will take him under his care. As I near the end of my tenure as director, I must see this case
He's a shit, bro.
decisive close. The blood upon his hands, the emptiness in his eyes, all point to an act of the gravest kind. One his mind appears to have erased entirely. God help us, if the Shadow should ever wake again.
So it seems Walter came back to the sanatorium of his own accord, though he was utterly incapable of recalling what he'd done. They moved him to St. Dymphna's Hospital. Could he still be there after 20 years? What became of him? I'll have to follow this lead.
How come she's there? Well, I just saw him queue in at the house. I guess we're going to the second hospital now.
That man returned to the new sanatorium, remembering
Sanatorium.
practically nothing. Maybe it was the wound Lady Margaret left him. Or maybe his mind shattered and never came back after what happened that night. As for me, I was hired to find the one who killed Elodie Fordside, and my intuition told me they were still there, in the depths of St. Dymphna. I sensed that the end of the road was waiting for me in that place.
Okay, let's find them.
Can't very well saunter in through the front door as if nothing's amiss. I'll need to find another way in.
Shooting at the staff-only door. To enter like this again.
It's locked.
Yes. Got keys? A copy of the dispensary key requested is stored in file cabinet. Should we find the cabinet?
It's locked. The night shift nurses are behind this door. I need to find another way into the hallway to the rooms.
You're kidding me, bro. Yeah. Another key. For which door now?
John Morley and the case of the red shoes. What the devil does this mean?
Shit!
Lady Margaret.
Knew it.
That fateful night, I was startled by the noise. Those wretched cries of agony from dear Elodie. I rushed to her chambers, and there you stood, stained with the blood of the one soul I cherished above all others in this world. The housekeeper had warned me, but I turned a deaf ear. Elodie was finally happy, even amidst your incessant bouts of volatility. Yet, with the passage of time, your demeanour darkened. More and more frequently, that sinister presence lurking within you began to surface, each appearance more violent than the last. Elodie no longer gazed upon you with the starry-eyed affection of a smitten young woman. The atmosphere in this house grew suffocating, fraught with an unbearable tension. That very afternoon I spoke with her. She had resolved to end your engagement. You seemed, or so I dared hope, to have accepted it with grace. But that night, that very night, you ended her life in the most savage manner imaginable. I threw myself upon Elodie, desperate to save her. But alas, it was far too late. Months later, I learned you had returned voluntarily to the sanatorium. I sought answers and immersed myself in understanding the afflictions that plagued you. Dissociative identity disorder, they called it. A condition in which one might host multiple identities, each vying for dominion over the body. But the man confined in that bleak institution was not the shadow, not the fiend who had stolen my daughter. No, he was but the shell, the hapless vessel. And I yearned to find the true culprit, not the facade, the murderer himself. Thus I devised my plan. I came to visit you, and just as Elodie had done, I crafted a new role for you, a new identity to inhabit. I brought books, personal artifacts, penned letters as Penny. I leased an office and prepared every detail meticulously, down to the smallest thread, for your return as John Morley. Everything had to be flawless. And why, you may ask? To make you remember, to awaken the shadow, to summon forth the murderer from the abyss of your fractured mind. John Morley is a good man. Walter Brandon was a spirited young sailor, brimming with love for Elodie. But the shadow was a merciless, unrepentant killer. I wanted to destroy the murderer who had stolen my daughter. But I could never bring myself to harm an innocent man. My obsession, my singular purpose, was to awaken the shadow.
A crazy old hag. The guy sitting there, that is me. What the? Well, that was total mindfuck. Total mindfuck. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we beat the game. The case of John Moore, wow, that was an amazing game actually. Okay, what are we gonna do now? I believe nothing. End the stream so I can keep it as finished game. Oh yeah. was it. I'm gonna see you soon. Hope you enjoyed this game as much as I did.